back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? Now it's going to be Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Robin Yount. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
And he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Ripped to short. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Stepping in, John Birdie.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. And there's two away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and two strikes.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Lenyn Sosa. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Colton Wong up to hit. This one in the air right field. Soto going after it. And there's two away.
But off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
0-1.
Yasmani Grandal now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Steele measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And a pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Swinging a foul straight back. And it's even up. Stanton leads off first with one away. Late on that fastball.
1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 2-2. Grounder might be 2. One at second. And that's 2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Pitch misses inside. Yeah, that's ball one. Foul ball there. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. Back to the top of the lineup. The batter now, Kevin Newman. And he swings over the top there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. The pitch. That clips the corner. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike.
0-1.
This to center field. Wong in position. They got it for out number 2. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Flips the corner. And that's strike 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. In there at the knees.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, center field. Yount in pursuit. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Now, Robin Yount. Cole back to work. Line drive. Calls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Perez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Hit in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Out to short. Gets it to first, and that is that. Back in New York, and stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Struck out looking his first time. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, caught looking his first time up. Judge rips that one, sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the third baseman, Lenyn Sosa. This one popped up, found ground first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out number one. And now Colton Wong. Out there to center. Judge is there. Puts it away for the out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul back our way. And that's out of play. Grandal measures 6 feet 2 inches. 35 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2010. That's offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's Juan Soto. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
0-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and then he's gone. Soto goes deep. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. Here's Stanton now. In there for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's over one. And that's in there for strike one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the shortstop. Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope.
That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
2 outs. Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez.
0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys will nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And 1 away. Now it's the right fielder. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Ground ball up the middle. Save!
He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit him.
Yeah, swings through it for strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Swung on, belted. And no one can get there. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game. 1 swing, and he unloads the bases. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And here's Sosa to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And I'm looking for the K.
Now
John Birdie at the plate. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one fouled off. The Yankees trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That strike right there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Yanks go quietly. And we're back, top of inning number 7. Now here is Colton Wong. Right side. Soto gets under it. 1 up, 1 down. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And a big swing and a miss. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
Melendez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Oliver Ortega.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one's in there, 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
Judge out on the play. And there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. The Yankees looking to rally. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Got it by him for the K. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 2.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Welcome back. Get a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Clay Holmes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here it comes. Number 24 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Holmes, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Very high with that one. And 1-1. Strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Robin Yent. And first offering is fouled off. Left field. Stanton should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Garrett Acton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Torres stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hits and misses. That's a strikeout. Here's Jose Trevino.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set to start. Start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. Holmes back to work. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Cronenworth. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Lennon Sosa now at the plate. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the center fielder, Colton Wong. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. Two outs. And he chases that one. And that is that. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Peter Strzelecki.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now a fly ball to right center. Wong makes the play. 1 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here is John Birdie. through there for a strike. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider.
One ball,
down and away.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Newman. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Now up is the Yankees DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Strzelecki is just 1 strike away. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on New York. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now, Luis Robert.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the first. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. And the pitch.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here is Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss.
You're bald, 1 strike.
And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Out number 2. And now it is JT Realmuto. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. down on strikes. And back here in the East Bay, top of the second, here is Moncada. The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Moncada in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 0-2 now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Andrew Benintendi stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is down low. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak.
Moncada runs. Cut on and miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there at the knees, that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back in Oakland, now it's Matt Carpenter. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. High fly ball, right field, and it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Vinny Castilla.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly, 2 away. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Lopez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
And that's outside. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the White Sox DH, Lenyn Sosa. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Over to Lau. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. David Peralta at the plate. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Back. Gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. In half up to hit. The half daddy. edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Luis Gonzalez. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
No, that's
Next
down.
offering is downstairs. Step off throw to first. Hat back easily. Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi moving under it. He's there. He's got it. One down. And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. Hat, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now snap throw to first. Hat back in standing. The pitch.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Jimmy Rollins getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive bait.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Happ on his way home. 1 run is in.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Matt Carpenter. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. Base is empty with 2 away. Vinny Castilla will hit next. First. Pitch just misses. Foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Jump throw on target. He got him. Nice play. Start of the 4th, and now it's Luis Robert. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And down on strikes he goes, and one gone. Corey Julks steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And
That's
ball 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 outs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's some real power at the plate. Lars Nootbaar. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Vaughn. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. David Peralta, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And 1-2. That one out to right. Fletcher under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Ian Happ now at the plate. Finds its way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got to pitch you.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Back here in East Bay, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Yoan Moncada. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And another ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge.
Count's full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Benintendi up here. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. That one just misses.
It's a good
1
take.
ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit
That's the
low.
ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The 2-2. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Mac. Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bounced out to short. Rollins gathers and throws to first. And the White Sox go quietly. Bottom of the inning. Lau at the plate. Crochet back to work. Right side, hard hit. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So digging in, Jimmy Rollins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Matzek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nicky Lopez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time as the lefty gets to work, and it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Goes down looking. So now it's the White Sox DH, Lennon Sosa. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball. He's stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back down for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Freelander Barroa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, it was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. At the plate, Vinny Castilla. In the air, out towards left center. Robert has this one sized up. Corrals it. And there's one away. Now it's the power speed combo. Lars Nootbaar. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score. And next is the designated hitter, David Peralta. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
Outside.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. And at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benintendi is there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Luis Robert now.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a foul ball. The pitch.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Julks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Oakland, now it's the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez. The line of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Righty to the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
So up next, Brandon Lau. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jimmy Rollins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side, Jokes. To first, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here is Yoan Moncada. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And he deals. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Stassi comes up to hit. There's a strike. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Back here in the East Bay. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Baroa back to work. Now he breaks his bat. Vaughn. He steps on the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. Moncada racing over to make the catch. And the batter now, Vinny Castilla. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Scott.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now Nicky Lopez. That one at triple digits. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Lennon Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Fletcher in the box again, takes a strike. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying.
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Schaum.
Mm-hmm.